I am so sick of people who have no empathy. Illegal aliens are here by the millions doing the work that Americans won't do. You can say you are tired of me for calling it racism, but it is clannish conceit to ignore the reality in an unchristian ignorance of the suffering of millions. Too much of nothing can make a man feel mean. But you have not been poor, have you? Ever been homeless? Ever gone hungry? Did you have good parents that took care of you and gave you a chance for a good start? Were you ever hounded by police or discriminated against for believing in peace and love over war and hate? Have you had your little sister murdered by your boyfriend? Ever had the police go through your underwear drawer? Been busted in the woods by rangers on a remote mountaintop for nothing? Been falsely accused by alcoholics for crimes you didn't commit? Have you ever paid fines and been hauled to court numerous times for smoking flowers? Have you ever been degraded and abused all your life because of the color of your skin, or because you had long hair and a beard, or New Age spiritual beliefs? Because you protested unjust war and violence and ecological suicide? Try to be more empathetic and open your hearts to the fact that people in this world need help. Americans gobble the world's resources and export murder. You are obviously thoughtful people, but I want to impress upon you that we are all different. We all have different experiences. To reduce the needs of the poor and oppressed to free stuff is not worthy of you or of intelligent and compassionate discourse. It is a heartless and blind neocon talking point that betrays a selfish and uncaring attitude toward those who are poor and starving in this world of the rich and the slaves, including our country to the tune of 100 million people living in near poverty. These aren't immigrants, but fellow Americans living in a third world country like Flint or Detroit or upstate New York. You and I were lucky. My parents sent me to college, where I worked my ass off to graduate with honors. I was a soldier in the United States Air Force and a teacher and a counselor, and served humanity and worked every day from the time I was 12 until today, and I'm 61 years old. I worked in factories, restaurants, schools, and workshops for mentally retarded, mentally ill, and physically handicapped people, and emotionally disturbed, abused children. I am a preacher of the spiritual truths of the universe that I worship. I am an artist and a folk singer and a painter and a writer of over 50 books and volumes of poetry. I have recorded many albums and been a peace activist and a pacifist all my life. I have played more free concerts than any man living. But there are those who have been thrown away as disposable people, disenfranchised, gerrymandered, and purged, forgotten and forsaken with poisoned waters. They've been incarcerated. They have been incarcerated and shot down like dogs in the street by racist gangster police. When you wave that flag, the red stripes drip off and splatter all over the blood, sweat, and tears of the hard-working poor. By the way, my dear conservative friend, did you know that in Italy, under democratic socialism, they give you a month off to vacation with your family and give you an extra month's worth of your salary to enjoy it and spend money to bolster the economy? No, sir. We can do better and we can be better. As Buckminster Fuller said, if there were no billionaires, everyone could live like one. It is not the poor that are your enemy. It is the rich who inherit their wealth and do nothing for it. They are a plague, a cancer that will destroy our world. They have already stolen our representative republic and made it a militant empire. When will you self-centered flag-waving fools wake the fuck up? It is your sworn duty to defend our country from enemies both foreign and domestic. The enemy is at the gates, but they aren't poor, starving refugees fleeing from the drug war. They are the fascist trillionaires of unlimited wealth and power. They are the enemies of the people of the earth and are guilty of crimes against the future of humanity. They should be put in prison for life and made to live on bread and water until they die. Damn you, masters of war. I'll follow your casket on a pale afternoon, and I'll watch while you're lowered unto your deathbed, and I'll stand over your grave till I'm sure you're dead.